Thank you, Chairman Markey, and I want to welcome Mr. Vice President and Senator to the committee hearing. I was born and raised in the Sierra Nevada mountains in California, right next to Yosemite, and this debate, listening to this debate is very interesting, but I'm very intimate with forest policy, forest management practices in the Sierra Nevada mountains, very intimately involved with California drought and what's going on out there. And I can tell you that the things that more adversely affect California's water supply and forest management practices in California is environmental alarmism, and it's resulted in some very bad management of our national forests, has led to fuel buildups, more intense fires that leave the area more devastated. In the San Joaquin in water supply in California, it's due to 3 different lawsuits that have restricted water deliveries to agriculture for a delta smelt, a worthless little worm in the delta that needs to go the way of the dinosaur. And they've shut pumps down and restricted water deliveries to California over that thing, when what's eating it is a striped bass, which is a non-native species in the delta, and yet the collaboration between environmentalists and sport fishermen have led to the dealing with the truth of the situation in the delta. As a result of that, there are 0 water deliveries to my farmers. It's costing 40,000 to 60,000 jobs this year and a $6 billion hit to our economy. That is not global warming. That is not global warming that's causing problems in our forests. It's the result of bad policy because of environmental alarmism. And I think that current debate over global warming and cap and trade is another result of environmental alarmism. And I want to, there's a couple of transitions we've made in the history of the country. We had the light bulb came up when we needed to move from candle power to light bulbs. We had cars. Finally, Henry Ford came up with a car. We needed to move from horses to cars. Hell, even when we went to the moon, we had a moon to shoot for. But you're saying on fossil fuels and setting up a scheme, frankly, that's causing us to leave fossil fuels for an unidentified replacement. And the notion that you can do that on renewable energies and the technology that we have right now, to me, is disingenuous. The fact that you can rely on this transition with solar and wind energy and enhance the economy and reduce our reliance on foreign fuels, that to me is the biggest fraud that's being perpetrated in this country right now. I think that there's ample evidence that the planet's warming. I think it's debatable whether it's man-made cause. I think that if you want this, if you're even concerned about the world coming to an end, there's nothing that we can do to prevent that from happening and that kind of alarmism. My problem is that you can't make this transition without breaking the back of the economy of the United States unless you have a new field that you can jump to. I'd much rather spend billions of dollars that you're planning on spending identifying a new energy source, and then let's identify that, and then we can make the transition to the new energy source. But I got to tell you, your notion that this planet's going to fry in 30 years, this Congress doesn't know what's going to happen in a week, let alone 30, 40 years. I think if the way to address this problem is to put our efforts behind identifying a reliable replacement for fossil fuels, and you've not identified it so far, and any transition that you think you're going to make is going to be so heavily subsidized that you're going to bankrupt this country on this notion of cap and trade. I am all for efficiencies. We have air problems in California, renewable energies, things that keep the air clean out there. But unless you come up with a replacement to fossil fuels, you're not going to be able to make that transition. And I think that aside from the sky is falling, we're going to be dead in 30 years, and the planet's going to burn up, I think the reasonable approach to this problem is innovation, efficiency, a robust economy, which you will destroy with cap and trade, and moving toward a new energy source that we can all start to rely on.
Gentleman's time has expired.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I've said what I want to say.